Hey, what's up everyone? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the X-Men Classics, which is the offshoot of Marvel Legends Nightcrawler. This is in his blue and yellow outfit, slightly different look, but still a really cool figure. I don't know if I've ever reviewed this guy before. I may have a long time ago, but I thought I should probably take a look at him again, because he's actually a pretty cool figure despite a few annoying issues. It's pretty darn good. He does have two accessories, not counting the harness that holds him. He comes with swords, which is kind of cool. So he can actually hold these because they have peg holes in them, and his hands have peg holes. The only problem is the way the peg holes are lined up, he can't really hold them that well because it's underneath the thumb. So you have to put him in at a big angle, and even then it's problematic. So he's got this sword also. It's real warped. It's a double-bladed sword with the X-Men logo on it. It's really hard for him to hold any of these things, so that's problematic. Of course, you can just make him hold them, but it doesn't work that well. In this hand, it works a little bit better, but this hand doesn't have the gripping fingers, so using the accessories is a bit of an issue. I will concede that. Also, the sword holders are huge. The scabbards, they do unsnap and you can remove the harness, so that's a good thing. I imagine most people would just probably take it off altogether and pose him without it, which I would recommend. And you're probably wondering what that is. That's a battery compartment because his eyes and mouth light up. Or no, does his mouth? Isn't it? Okay, so that's right. That's one of the things I wanted to mention. It's been forever since I looked at this guy. The mouth does not light up on purpose, but the plastic's kind of thin, so sometimes you can get some light out of there. The eyes light up, and that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, you can't switch it on so that it's permanently on. You can only hold it in place, but still pretty cool. Anyway, let's look at the figure's articulation and stuff. He stands about 6 1/4 inches tall. Head articulation, it's not good. Not good at all, but that's because of this. I don't know if the swivel is supposed to swivel more or not. I don't want to stress it. So you might not get too much out of the head. That's not great, but it's because of the light up feature. So if you don't mind the light up gimmick, which I really don't for this figure, it's kind of cool, you have to concede something, and that would be that. The shoulders are pretty standard. This is hard plastic, so it will get in the way some. That's not ideal, but it's not too bad. We have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, then we have a wrist hinge, a wrist swivel, and then a finger hinge for both fingers, and that's it, nothing for the thumb. So it's not as good as the regular Nightcrawler, but it's still pretty cool, and he does have a nice sculpt. Lots of really nice sculpting going on for this guy. And in this hand, same articulation, but he has the gripping fingers. I just wish he could hold his weapons a little bit better. The ab crunch, it's not horrible. It goes back a little bit. It definitely could be better as far as the sculpt and paint continuing through, but it's not terrible. It doesn't go very far forward. It wants to split the seam actually, so that's a little strange. Waist twist is fine. He's got sculpted pouches. Hips work pretty well. In fact, those are about, well, aside from the pouches, they're just as good as the regular Nightcrawler, so that's pretty nice. We have a thigh swivel, double jointed knee, a shin swivel at the boot, and then we have an ankle hinge, ankle rocker, and a toe hinge. So it's not as good as the traditional Nightcrawler, but if you like this outfit or if you're a big Nightcrawler fan, then this is probably a figure for you. It's pretty cool. And I think it's a kind of a unique look. You don't often see Nightcrawler in this outfit or in this look, so it's a pretty nice figure to have in the collection. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see my upcoming figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.